Hi, my name is Maureen and Today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Mula, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Bula from Rockawaki. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asrika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bat. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, PM and Tikundundur referred to Privileges Committee. Over 2,500 dengue cases recorded so far. And trade unionist pleads not guilty to charges.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
Speaker of Parliament Ratuepeli Nailatikau has referred Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama and opposition MP Pio Tikundundur to the Privileges Committee. Ratuepeli informed Parliament this morning that having considered all relevant materials, he has decided under Standing Order 134 subsection 2A that there has been a prima facie breach of privilege by Bainimarama and Tikundundur on August 9th, 2019. The matter relates to alleged personal attack by Tikundundur against the Prime Minister and also the altercations between Bainimarama and Tikundundur. Ratuepeli informed the House that the Prime Minister visited his chambers on the day of the alleged altercation and apologized, while also offering apologies to Tikundundur in the presence of the Speaker.
The Parliament is an independent arm of the state and is fully entitled to take such measures it deems fit to maintain its integrity and decorum, and to take action for breach of privilege or contempt of Parliament. The Fijian Constitution and the standing orders of Parliament are very clear in that the control and administration of the parliamentary precinct is vested in the Speaker.
More than 2,500 dengue fever cases has been recorded so far this year, with one death. Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete says dengue is a worrying disease as it not only poses a threat to all Fijians, but also to the tourism sector. With a rapid rise in dengue across the globe, Dr. Wangainambete revealed in Parliament that more than 100 countries have had a dengue epidemic.
Dengue in Fiji is not a new disease. It was first described in 1885. We've also had several epidemics in between. One of the largest was in 1998, 1999, where we had 13,000 Fijians and we lost about 13 people. The other big epidemic was 2012, 2013, and 2014, 2015, where we've had 16 deaths. Last year, we had 2 deaths from dengue.
The roles of special administrators is in contrast with municipal councils and mayors in local municipalities. This has been confirmed by Local Government Minister Pramila Kumar while responding to an oral question posed by opposition MP Rote Mumu Kepa in Parliament. She says the roles of special administrators is defined in the Local Government Act. Kumar adds the demarcation of duties will ensure efficient and effective services by special administrators in our local municipalities.
The recent appointment of the team of special administrators will now see the demarcation between council members made up of special administrators and management team, that is council CEO and directors.
Businesses not being able to obtain loans from banks was brought to the attention of the Minister for Economy, Ayaz Said Qayyum, in Parliament today, following a brief by the Attorney General on the recent upgrade of Fiji's credit ratings from B positive to BB negative by Standard & Poor's Globe Ratings. Sudelpa MP Viliame Ngaboka asked why companies in Fiji are having problems in raising a loan. Said Qayyum, in response, says liquidity is currently around $6 million and there should not be any problem assessing loans.
Loan applications depends on individual companies' cash flow, balance sheet, etc., and the banks assess that on the individual basis. But also, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have seen the interest rates now stabilized and normalized. We had a very high rate of interest rates being paid on term deposits, and therefore, obviously, it have a spiraling effect on the interest rates for loans. However, we've seen it stabilize.
Former Fiji Sevens player Amenoni Nasilasila, facing a rape charge, will stand trial in 2 weeks. Nasilasila appeared before the Suva High Court this morning. The 4-day trial will commence in the Lautoka High Court on September 16th. The 26-year-old is alleged to have raped a 24-year-old woman in Olosara, Singatoka last December. The matter has been adjourned to September 6th for pre-trial conference. National Workers Union General Secretary Felix Anthony, charged with 1 count of malicious act, has pleaded not guilty to the charges. The charge relates to alleged false statements made by Anthony on 26 April to a reporter from the Fiji Times. The statement in question relates to the expiry of employment contracts of the Water Authority of Fiji workers, which the Director of Public Prosecutions alleges tended to create or foster public anxiety. It is alleged Anthony knowingly spread false news by way of his comments to the Fiji Times. Under the Public Order Act, if convicted, Anthony is liable for a fine not exceeding $5,000 or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 3 years or both. The matter has been adjourned to the 30th of this month for pre-trial conference. Government will begin rolling out the new e-passports by the end of this week. Permanent Secretary of the Office of the Prime Minister, Yogesh Karan, says the e-passport system consignment from suppliers, Mulbauer, arrived last Friday. Karan adds they are testing the new e-passport system, and following its completion, the rollout will begin from Friday.
As per the international protocols, the passport don't get freighted together with the equipment. So there's 2 freights that we had. One we have already received it, another one that's going to be received Wednesday morning.
Coming up, RWC Focus now for Flying Fijians. And now we're back in Premier League. Stay with us.
Ako Tabua. Ako do talitay na warong na Bula FM. Nambando na sir.
Bula. Ang gono Lautoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambando na sir.
Ni Bula binaka. Nandraking ko sa Bula FM nga. Nakasi.
Nalang ko sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambando na sir nusur.
Ni Bula binaka. Nalang ko Jerry yang melambasa. Do warong na Bula FM nambando.
Bula FM nambando na sir.
Flying Fijians are back in the country after beating Tonga 21-19 in a test match at Eden Park, Auckland, New Zealand over the weekend. The side will present the tatau to the president in the next hour. Flying Fijians coach John McKee believes the side will need to polish up on a few things before the 2019 Rugby World Cup kicks off. McKee was happy with the defence effort put in by the team. Fiji takes on Australia in the first pool match of the 2019 Rugby World Cup on the 21st of this month in Japan.
We'll just give the boys a day's rest and I'll come back in on Tuesday afternoon. But this week, work on some specific aspects of our game, but also on our fitness. We just got to keep 3 weeks to go now. We've got to do our final chance this week and next week to get some top-ups in our fitness as well. So specific areas of the game and improving our fitness.
Fiji's Rugby World Cup pool opponent Wales was exposed by Ireland in their test match yesterday. Ireland bounced back to beat Wales 22-17 after being humiliated by England just a week ago. Lautoka Football Club midfielder Sekovi Finau who was instrumental in their win against Lambasa, says his focus now lies on the OFC Champions League. While Lautoka has 2 more Premier League matches to play, Finau says their last game against Bar will be the one to watch. He adds mistakes are still being made on and off the field, and they're always working to better themselves. Lautoka will meet Tavua this weekend at 3 p.m.
We still have a lot of improvements because we have to work on our starting because we lacked in the first 20 minutes of the game. We lacked concentration. I think we have to work on we have to improve on from the first whistle. We have to play from the first whistle.
Meanwhile, 4 Lautoka players, Chone Bono, Chone Besikula, under-23 player Sekobe Finau and Apimeleki Wanga, who pleaded guilty to charges of common nuisance, will appear at the Savusavu Magistrates Court tomorrow. The Navo football team have ploughed their way back into the Premier Division competition, an unbeaten run in the Senior Division playoffs. However, Vice President John Wise says they still have unfinished business in the senior competition. Navo defeated Savusavu and Raketi with a 3-1 margin in both games in the playoffs over the weekend.
Every player deserves the credit, irrespective of wherever they've come and whatnot. But every player, officials, fans, I want to thank everyone that has been behind this team and trusted this team. And we're just grateful. I'm just lost of words. But yes, I'm very thankful. We knew that this team would do it.
Navo will play Lami at the Uprising Beach Artificial Turf in Pacific Harbour at 3 p.m. this Sunday. The Fiji women's under-19 team have begun its OFC Under-19 Champions campaign as they gear up for a tough encounter against the hosts, Cook Islands. Cook Islands defeated Vanuatu 1-0 in its first match, while Fiji beat Solomon Islands 3-1. Fiji coach Sunil Kumar says they have some experienced players in the team who can take on the task.
We gathered the team about a few weeks back because of their school commitment, and some players were in the senior team. But the players have gelled in quite well. The combination is started to come in.
Fiji will face Cook Islands tomorrow at 2 p.m. in Rarotonga. A low-pressure trough is expected to bring cloud and showers affecting the western parts before moving to the rest of the group later tomorrow. Nights to remain cooler. And that is your FBC News now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Good afternoon.
My name is Neha and I'm from Kadavi, and Mirchi FM it's hot.
हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शायर प्रकाश बात करते हैं और तावा में Mirchi FM सबको सुने and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suba. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.